Hi everybody, welcome to a new series of videos that I'm going to be doing about searching for that PUBG feeling, searching for that PUBG buzz, the adrenaline fix we get from the Battle Royale shooter, but searching for that feeling in other games. And the way that I'm kind of doing this is I'm going to be playing some of my favourite shooters, but on the harder difficulty levels, sometimes the hardest difficulty level. And the first one I've kind of had a go at is Zombie Army Trilogy. To be honest, one of my favourite games of all time. You know, like a campaign sort of player versus environment game. This is, if you haven't played Zombie Army Trilogy, it is fantastic. So what I've done is I've ramped the difficulty level up to Sniper Elite difficulty, which is the hardest you can go to on this game. Which means that you start off with less ammo, you have less health, and you take longer to heal, and the zombies hit you harder as well. Now this is one of the first encounters you have when you first start playing the game. If you don't know the story already, the Zombie Army Trilogy, what's happened is you are Carl Fairburn and an American Special Forces sniper, SOE sniper, and this kind of takes place after the end of the Second World War. I guess after what's happened in Sniper Elite V2, where you've managed to destroy the Nazi rocket threat, because they were going to fire these chemical weapons at London. And then kind of you're making your way back to Berlin again, and something's happened, and the whole of... I think the Americans have dropped a nuclear bomb on Berlin as well, I think. Something like that. So, anyway, there's zombies everywhere. You know, everybody's dead. There's only a few people left alive. You're one of the few people left alive, and you need to make your way through these fairly linear levels against hordes and hordes of zombies, using your sniper skills, using your submachine gun, using your pistol, using your grenades, using your landmines, using your tripwires. And it really is fantastic. The music is probably some of the best music in a video game, and the shooting mechanics are absolutely fantastic. It feels great. This is on the PlayStation 4. You get it on the Xbox, you get it on the PC. It's a really, really, really good game. And just playing this level on the harder difficulty levels, I started to get that kind of feeling that you want from when you're playing PUBG, which is that tenseness, and the fact that you don't know whether you're going to come out of this alive. And often these harder difficulty levels, they're a very fine balance. So not all games do it that well, because you don't want the game to be unfair. You just want it to be harder. And I think often we probably don't get as much as we could do out of games because we play them on regular or easy level. And so you don't get that full challenge, because you can't start playing a game that you're not familiar with on the hard level straight away. Otherwise you just get frustrated, you know, and you wouldn't play it anymore. But it wasn't that difficult. I've got to be honest. I mean, I've played this game an awful lot, so I'm pretty good at getting headshots and fighting off zombies. And I pre-prepared this kind of survive the horde mode with landmines and trip mines to kind of protect myself. But I'm looking forward to this. So what I'll be doing is I'll be playing like some more Zombie Army Trilogy on the hardest mode, Sniper Elite 4 and Sniper Elite 3 on not even Sniper Elite level. I'll go up to they've got another level above that called Authentic. Well, Sniper Elite 4 has Authentic mode, which I'm definitely going to do. Which I've played some already, which is really cool. It gets rid of the mini-map and makes things much, much, much harder. I was thinking about going back and playing things like the Call of Duty World War II campaign on the hardest difficulty level, because I really enjoyed that campaign. Maybe Modern Warfare Remastered campaign on the hardest difficulty level. These are all sort of campaigns, player versus environment sort of situations. I'm going to re-download Ghost Recon Wildlands, put that on the hardest level, because one of the things is turning off things like the mini-map, turning off spotting, turning off all those things that make the game easier to play, but remove some of the requirements for you to make tactical decisions about your location, about when you give your position away, and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, what I will do is I will leave you with the rest of this gameplay from Zombie Army Trilogy. And also, we've got, did I mention, we've got the remaster, haven't we, for Sniper Elite V2 coming out, I guess soon. We're going to find out today. It's the 9th of April 2019, so they're going to put out the release trailer and give us a date for when it's coming out. So we're really looking forward to that. I'll be playing that on hard. Yeah, look out for these videos. And if you really enjoy games like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, you know, battle royales where you only get one chance, and you get that tenseness while you're playing it. You've always got to be on your guard. You've always got to be on your toes. And then when you finally, bad aim there, don't know what I'm doing there. And then when you finally get to the end, you're like, oh, you know, such an adrenaline buzz. I guess probably in games like this, it would be taking on the bosses, which are the guys with the big LMGs. Getting that adrenaline release as well. So I'll leave you with the gameplay. Put your questions and comments down below. What do you think about playing games on the hardest difficulty levels that they have? Do you get more out of the games? And does it give more life to games? And by playing games on easy or regular, you know, are we missing out on what lots of these games have to offer? Anyway, that's enough for me. Put your questions and comments, as I say, down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.